This is the Jason Walker Show. Two-time National Sports Media Association Montana Sportscaster of the Year and three-time loser, the Jason Walker Show. The best local and statewide sports coverage, featuring the biggest guests from Montana.
Flint Rasmussen joining us here on the Jason Walker Show.
He's freaking exhausting, too. You used to dance a lot more. Yeah, I know, lady. I'm 51 years old now.
The NAI Hall of Famer Mike Van Diest joining us here, Jason Walker Show. And is it just a deal where quarterbacks have to be good golfers?
Well, that's all they have time for. They don't work out. They don't lift weights. They don't do anything else. They might as well go get on the golf course and at least have some fun.
And from across the country,
Doug Gottlieb, our guest here on the Jason Walker Show.
End of the day, remember, it's your show. It's got your name on it.
Howie Mandel, our guest here.
Jason Walker, deal or no deal?
The Jason Walker Show, broadcasting from the Major Mortgage Man Cave. Here's Jason Walker.
Hey, what up? Happy Tuesday. Jason Walker Show, back, presented by Capital Collision Center. Montana state law says it is your vehicle, it is your choice where you have it repaired. So choose Capital Collision Center. We are hanging out in the Major Mortgage Man Cave, and coming up today we'll talk some high school football with Coach Kyle Mihelish of the 1-0 Capital Bruins. He'll discuss the win over Bozeman, and then also look ahead to West this week, which will be a really good game. Let's see here. We had a guest scheduled. We're going to move it to tomorrow. And a different guest. Perfect. Okay. Anyway, okay. You can Facebook us, tweet us at JWalkerSports. That's our Twitter handle. You can email Jason at jasonwalkershow.com. You can also get a hold of us, 406-209-1267. Text or call. Let's see here. You can listen, Podbean, Network One Sports, TreasureStateRadio.com, and many, many more as we say hello to you on a Monday. We have our Montana Rodeo Roundup, and on this day in history, and much more. There's something, though, that so we've been talking about this for a little bit, right? There's craziness in my house. We've got a construction crew. My wife wanted to do some remodeling, and they're tearing apart our bathroom. And it's almost back put together. The crews have done great. Like, the people working have done a fantastic job. It's the people that did the ordering like 5 months ago, that has screwed up royally. Like, how hard is it to do your damn job? You know what I'm saying? Like, it really isn't, in my eyes, hard to do your job right the first time. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just, pissed. But am I really wrong? Seriously, just do your job and do it right the first time. That's all people ask. Anyway, so we're having some issues. Oh, it's frustrating. Let's see here. We also had a good time yesterday for my birthday. Went up to Great Falls, played Meadowlark in a Pro-Am. Great course, never played it before. And I think our team won some money, which is good. Had fun. Thank you to everybody. Thank you for all the birthday wishes, too, from people. So that was fun. Okay, let's get going, shall we? We also have our Auto Contest Performance of the Week coming up. But let's recap our predictions. Okay? I went 7-3 overall. 7-3, which was good. The Butte Senior game Thursday, I lost that one. I picked Butte. Senior won it with a field goal with 2 seconds left, 18-17. Friday games, I had Bozeman at Capital. I picked the score Capital to win 16-7. Got it right. The score was actually 14-12. Helena High at Great Falls. I thought both teams would score more, but Helena High's defense was legit. Like something like negative rushing yards, negative 22 or something. The actual score was 22-0 for the Bengals. And then you had West at Sentinel, which was a huge game. Title game rematch from a year ago, won by Sentinel. Spartans were at home. I picked the Golden Bears, and I was wrong. Sentinel scored the winning touchdown with about 3.5 minutes to go and ended up getting the win 22-19. By the way, thank you to Coach Oliver, Dane Oliver, getting me a Sentinel Sparty helmet. So, thank you. Let's see here. Libby at East Helena. I picked Libby to win 17-14. The score was 55-0. East Helena is going to be fine. I'm not worried about it. It's her first game at the varsity level. It's tough. Great Falls Central at Twin. I thought Twin would win 27-13. They did win, but it was 70-12. And then the Saturday college, I had Carroll at Western. I picked Western to win. Got it right. The score was 26-22. I missed the score, but I got the right result. Southern Oregon at Rocky. I thought Southern Oregon would win 45-24. It was Rocky winning 42-28. Nathan Dick. Man, he's great when he can play when he's healthy. And he's had some injuries with his feet. But it's great to see the Dick back because he is a stud. Let's see here. Eastern Oregon at Tech. I picked Tech to win. Not this week. I picked Eastern Oregon to win at Tech 27-24. The actual score was Eastern Oregon winning 26-24. So I got one real close to the score being right with the right result. And then College of Idaho at MSU Northern. I picked the Yotes 42-14. The final score was College of Idaho 42, MSU Northern 14. So I got that one nailed. 7-3 overall. We'll do more picks on Thursday this week. It was fun. Football season is upon us. I mean, we're in it now. Got the Cats and the Grizz starting this weekend. The Grizz are at Washington. The Cats are at Wyoming. I'll tell you who I think will win on Thursday. We'll pick those two. If there's a game you want to have picked, let me know. You can. Email us. Tweet us. At Walker Sports, whatever. What's that called? A handle? Yeah, Twitter handle. So, all right, let's look at some Auto Contest Performance of the Week nominees. We'll start in the AA. Let's see here. Individually, Dylan Goodell, 3 touchdowns. Skyview rolled over Flathead. Tough one for Alex Cummings' first game. Caden Hewitt with a couple of touchdown passes. I think he was 21 of 27 for the game. In the win for Helena High, Jake Rendina, 3 touchdowns. Gage Slider for pass for 3. Glacier hammered Belgrade 45-zip. Let's see here. CMR with a good win over Hellgate. Connor Dick, 2 scores. Passing, ran for another. That's pretty good for CMR. Or Hellgate, rather. Let's see here. Who else played really, really well? There were some good ones. And by the way, all year, if you want to nominate your Auto Contest Performance of the Week, you can. Email or text or tweet or call. Jackson Wicker, 3 touchdowns. Miles City beat Hardin, 36-zip. Let's see. Eli Quinn with 3 different touchdown passes. Frenchtown got past Browning. Let's see here. There's some good stuff. Cy Stevenson, 3 scores. Libby in that 55-0 win. 6 first-half touchdowns for the Loggers. Class B. Let's see. Anything really stand out? Nathan Blodnick with an 85-yard kick return. Anaconda lost to Salmon, Idaho. Owen Long, 3 touchdown passes, 3 forks. Won its first home game in 4 years. Beat Roundup 43-6. That's pretty good. Let's see. Decker Meilander, 6 touchdowns. Orion Plackey passed for 4. Alberton Superior, 66-8 over Plains. So good stuff there. Andrew Ballantyne, Coulter Ball, each with 3 touchdowns for Fort Benton in a win over Ennis. Caden Batzler had 3 touchdowns. Sheridan got a 27-25 win over Shoto. Ian Moline, Roger Bowman, 4 touchdowns apiece for Geraldine Highwood in a 67-44 basketball game win over West. 6-man, so much fun. Caden Acosta, 3 touchdowns. Shields Valley got a win 34-14. So good stuff. And that's just in football. And that was just on Friday. Saturday there was good stuff too. Laurel, 47-0 win. Let's see here. Jarrett Wilson, 4 touchdown passes. In Polson got a game over a JV game because Butte Central forfeited. Butte Central's had some tough luck the last couple of years with COVID and then having to forfeit for a school and team policy violation. Let's see. Connor Nye, 3 touchdowns. Reiki Puckett with 3 touchdowns. Twin Bridges in that 70-12 win over GFC, Great Falls Central. Yeah, GFCC, Great Falls Central Catholic. Man, I know what I'm talking about. Broadview Levina got a big win over Webo, 42-0. Big win. Jesse Strickland, 3 touchdowns. He ran for 2, passed for 3, and returned a kickoff. In a big win for Bainville, 53-45. Spencer Linners, 4 touchdowns. Power Dutton Brady got a big win over Knoxon. And Kane Vincent and Axel Becker, 3 touchdowns each, as the Denton Geyser Stanford Grass Range Win It co-op got past Jordan 50-25. A 5-school co-op. Denton Geyser Stanford and Grass Range Win It. Fun stuff there, my friend. Let's see. And there was good volleyball, too. And soccer, cross country, golf. I mean, yeah, loving it. Absolutely loving it. So, there we go. So we'll pick a winner coming up in a little bit. Our Auto Contest Performance of the Week. Dylan Graham got a big touchdown in that Capital victory. The defense played pretty good for the Bruins. So when we return, we'll talk to Kyle Mihelish as he gets set for Game 2 of the year against West on Friday night in the Magic City. So we will talk with the head coach. When we return, Jason Walker Show on a Tuesday presented by Capital Collision Center. Montana State law says it is your vehicle, it is your choice where you have it repaired. Choose Capital Collision Center. Coming right back, Kyle Mihelish joins us next.
New vehicles keep coming, and Capital Collision Center keeps earning certifications to repair them. They're Helena's newest GM-certified facility. No matter the make or year, they repair your car to manufacturer's standards and requirements, maintaining its safety and value. Montana State law says it's your vehicle and it's your choice where you have it repaired. Choose Capital Collision Center, certified in GM, Subaru, and Nissan, and Helena's only shop certified in Honda, Acura, and Ford. When you value safety, go to Capital Collision Center on Euclid.
Have you thought about buying a home and just don't know where to begin? Well, when it comes to one of the most important purchases one can make, we understand it can be frustrating and confusing, but it doesn't have to be. Let the Major Mortgage team help you with all your mortgage needs. Major Mortgage means major service, and we would love the opportunity to help you today. Give J.R. McFadden, NMLS number 1246357, a call today at 406-465-1918, or you can visit him at 2001 11th Avenue, Building A, Suite 3 in Helena. Major Mortgage is a division of AMCAP Mortgage, NMLS number 129122, equal housing lender. Do you love to look at photos of Montana, from animals to landscapes and more? Are you looking for a place to get your senior pictures or family portraits done? Are you a business owner looking to upgrade the decor in your offices? Well, look no further than Mark Laro Photography. Mark has been shooting beautiful photos all across the Treasure State, from rodeos to portraits, and would love to work with you. Visit marklarophotography.com to see many masterpieces of his work, then give him a call to schedule your own photo shoot. Or to purchase one of his fantastic pieces, stop by Spirit of the Big Sky Gallery on Custer in Helena. marklarophotography.com. Yes, it's true that Montana is a long way from the Gulf Coast, but you can bring that Cajun flavor home with a stop at Cafe Zydeco. From po' boys to classic sandwiches, Cafe Zydeco has all the best Cajun in town. Are you in the mood for seafood gumbo or crawfish etouffee? Maybe you're craving jambalaya with some shrimp and grits. Head in for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or call ahead for pickup or delivery. Cafe Zydeco will fix all your southern cravings, even on a chilly Montana day. Cafe Zydeco is a proud sponsor of The Jason Walker Show. You're looking live at the 2022 class of the Montana Football Hall of Fame. That is a signature introduction used by Hall of Fame sportscaster Brent Musburger. Our 2022 class will be announced September 11th during the SWX TV broadcast of Bobcat and Grizzly football games, along with the Jason Walker Show. Past inductees include Dave Dickinson, Brian Salonen, and Jan Stenerud. Make your plans now to be in Billings next June to hear from our 2022 inductees. Please go to mtfootballhof.com.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call State Farm agent Mike Miller in Helena today.
Store-wide savings are what you'll find when you shop for new home furnishings at Rucker's Furniture. This means tremendous values on Helena's largest in-stock selection of home furnishings. When you shop Rucker's, you'll find store-wide savings on the furniture you want for every room in your home. And you'll also find our selection of Serta iComfort, the most comfortable beds in Helena. 12-month financing is available with approved credit on most purchases over $289. Ask for details. You'll find store-wide savings at Rucker's Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena.
Welcome back to the Jason Walker Show.
Welcome back on a Tuesday, Jason Walker Show, presented by Capital Collision Center. This segment brought to you by Rucker's Furniture. Make the quality choice for your home at Rucker's Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena. Still to come, we have On This Day in History, your Auto Concepts Performance of the Week, and much more. And your Montana Rodeo Roundup coming up, too. Let's see here. Just reading on some stuff. If there's anything we missed in the open, I don't think so. So the Capital Bruins got a big first win of the season, beating the Bozeman Hawks 14-12. And we knew Capital's defense was going to be good, but to hold a pretty powerful Bozeman team now, and Bozeman could be down this year. I still think it'll be a year or two before it takes effect at the split between Bozeman High and Gallatin Raptors. So we'll see. But still, to get a big win, and you can't win all your games if you don't win the first one, right? At least that's the saying. So to join us now to talk about that win and preview the West High game is the head coach of the Capital Bruins, Kyle Mihelish. He joins us now on the Mike Miller State Farm Hotline. Well, Coach, it is everybody overreacts, I think, on Mondays, but what's your opinion on, after watching the film, I think 9 times probably since Friday, what did the boys do so good?
You know, I think the star of the night was special teams. I mean, we had, I think, around 200 yards of return yards between punt return, primarily punt return, and kickoff return. So we spent a lot of time this past summer and early camp working on special teams and trying to find a way to get those hidden yards in there. And I thought that was probably the biggest, I don't want to say surprise, but that was an expectation going in that we needed to have a big special teams night. Defensively, I thought we played well the majority of the time. I mean, yeah, you won't go back and watch the film and watch it with the guys. You can nitpick and find things on every play that we need to do better, and that's part of the deal. And they played hard. Offensively, we got to get out of our own way at times. We can't get behind and change. We can't have penalties. We do have a penalty there that probably we score and it's called back. So we just got to find a consistent way to move the football.
You did play 2 quarterbacks. Have we decided on one yet?
We're in the process of continually evaluating those young men, and their stats and some of the things that they did Friday night were very similar again. So we're talking as a staff. We're going to see how this week goes, and we'll decide on one or both come this weekend.
Talking with Kyle Mihelish, the Capital football coach. Bruins 1-0 after a big 14-12 win over Bozeman. We talked last week about your running game and how comfortable you were with it, and Dylan Graham seemed to play pretty well.
Yeah, Dylan Graham he's a good boost for us. I mean, he hits holes hard, and he bursts, and he runs hard, and credit to our offensive line guys. I mean, I would say offensive line-wise, somebody like Jamie Michelotti, he played an outstanding football game. I mean, he was a hat on all kids, and he was caving kids down inside. He was blocking kids 15, 20 yards downfield. So it was good to see his aggressiveness come out in the game Friday. And obviously, if those guys are doing their job up front, it makes Dylan look pretty good. But he can also create some things for himself. But without those 5 up there and 6 as far as an H-back, then if those guys are blocking well, we're going to be okay.
Defensively, pretty. I mean, like you mentioned, you can always find something to nitpick on, but you hold a pretty good Bozeman team to 12 points, and that's got to feel pretty good.
No, it does. I mean, it's like I said, our kids played well. I mean, we knew that Zanto kid was good, but we didn't know he was that good, and so we ended up doubling him in the fourth quarter and trying to take him away because I don't know, he had 9 balls for over 100 yards, and we thought maybe we could handle him, and we had to give our corners a little bit of help, and that was fine. We just adjusted some things schematically, but overall, we're a little disappointed with some missed tackles. We didn't have, we're not talking 20. We probably had about 8 to 10 missed tackles, and those are big when you miss kids in the alley, and then it's not even yards after contact. I mean, they're getting extra yards, and we don't need to be giving up those extra yards. We can't afford to give up those extra yards.
So what's practice going to be like this week for the Bruins?
Well, we're back at it hard Monday, and we'll continue Tuesday, Wednesday, and we're going full pack, and it's another. We put Bozeman behind us over the weekend, and we watched a little bit of it with our guys yesterday and moved on to West. So it's all everybody's going forward.
Okay, there, Bill. What's his name? the parts. Why can't I think of his name? Patriots coach.
Who's that?
Belichick. You're on to Cincinnati. That's what we're on to.
Yeah.
We're on to Cincinnati.
That's right. We're moving on.
It's our talking about. Real quick, is the Zanto kid a relation to the Zantos from Capital?
Yeah, well, they're like third cousins or something.
Oh, okay.
It's like Brett Zanto's second cousin is the father to this young man.
Gotcha.
So
okay.
There is a relation, but it's distant.
Hey, you got to claim it any way you can. We're talking with Kyle Mihelish on the Mike Miller State Farm Hotline. You are moving on to West. They got they had a good game against Sentinel, and that was the one you were looking at too. Another close game, but what do you expect out of West? Because it seems like their athletes got shut down a little bit.
Well, I was watching that film Sunday and yesterday and today. Sentinel's a good ball club. I mean, they have guys that can match size and speed, and but no, West has, I know they lost a few guys, but their offensive line looks good up front. They get 2 returners back. You still got Dowler. You still got the Bergeson kid. You still have the running back. You still have Clance, the quarterback. I mean, they are a good football team. They kind of shot themselves in the foot against Sentinel. They missed 3 field goals and a PAT. They were able to move the ball. It was just, timely things happened for Sentinel, but Sentinel created their own opportunities. So, we have our hands full come Friday.
Well, and it's down at Dallas, which is it's a great field to play on. The at least you got that. But how do you defend with the missed tackles? Because like I said, they have athletes. You look at Seth Arnett, you look at Taco Dowler and Isaiah Clonch at that quarterback position. I mean, there's some horses that can if you miss a tackle, they're not just going to get 7 or 8 extra yards. They could be gone.
No, yeah, at any moment when those kids catch the ball, if they get the right block on a screen or if they get a vertical down the field and we don't have good coverage, you're in trouble in a hurry. And we found that out last year, and we've talked to the kids about it the last couple of days that, that performance, it wasn't just good enough that we were in the quarterfinals. I mean, we got to show up better down there Friday. And, we got to go down there with the mentality that we want to win a football game. And, our kids – a lot of them weren't a part of that loss last year, and whatever it's last year, it doesn't mean much. But you talk about it and you learn from it and you move on from it. And like you said, they have talent everywhere. They're big, they're physical. We're going to try and do some things to hopefully take away Taco and give our kids some help. And we're going to take chances. I mean, you can't defend everything. I mean, if you take away Taco, then you still have 3 more receivers and a great running back and a great quarterback. So. It's kind of like pick your poison. We're going to have to gamble at the right times, and we're going to have to make the right calls at the right times, and put our kids in a position to have success. And at the end of the day, that's our goal as coaches, to put you in a position to win. But you got to perform as well, and that's our message to the kids. I mean, you gotta step up when you're called upon.
Any surprises that you saw first week of the season in the Double-A?
No, not really. I think, maybe, I know Russell gets Hellgate there, right?
Yeah.
Beats them by 1, maybe?
Yep.
No, other than that, I don't think there were too many surprises. I mean, I know Skyview put one on Kalispell. I guess that kind of surprised me a little bit. But other than that, I think it kind of laid out the way everybody was kind of thinking.
And you guys are 1-0, and there's you can't win them all if you don't win the first one, right?
That's exactly right.
That's
a win's a
win. Hey, it doesn't matter how pretty it is or how ugly it is, as long as it's on that left side of the column.
That's exactly right.
Under the W. So, hey, good luck this weekend, Coach, and congratulations on the first win. We'll talk to you next week.
All right. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate it.
It is head coach of Capital, Kyle Mihelish, joining us on the Mike Miller State Farm Hotline. All of our guests appear via the Mike Miller State Farm Hotline for all of your home, auto, and bundle insurance needs. It's not just a bundle, it's your life. Get a hold of Mike Miller, State Farm in Helena. Got high school rankings from 406mtsports.com. And in the Double-A, you've got Sentinel at number 1, West at 2, Helena High 3, Glacier 4, Senior 5. Okay. In Class A, Hamilton, Laurel, Miles City, Billings Central, Whitefish, your top 5. Whitefish had a big win at Dillon over the weekend. Class B, handful of teams have played. Three Forks, Huntley, Eureka, Shepherd, all 1-0. The rest of your top 10, Manhattan, number 1. Florence Carlton, 2. Fairfield, 3. Townsend, 4. Then Shepherd, the first 1-0 team there. Then you got Big Fork, Eureka, Huntley, Columbus, and Three Forks. 8-man, Drummond, Phillipsburg. Picking up, basically where they've left off. Fort Benton, Joliet, Scobie. Then you got Thompson Falls, Culbertson, Alberton, Superior, Belt, Twin, Shelby. Despite being 0-1. In 6-man is Freud Lake on top, White Sulphur Springs. In the 2 spot, Hot Springs 3, Power Dutton Brady 4, Broadview Lavina 5. And then Bridger, Richie Lambert, Shields Valley. Denton Geyser Stanford, Grass Range Winnett. Just going by the initials, DGS GRW. And then Big Sandy, 0-1, sits in the 10 spot. Those are your 406mtsports.com rankings. And we'll be talking to Lance Hartzler from 406 MT Sports as well, most of the football season. So goodness. Good stuff. Let's see here. What else did we see today that really stood out? Oh, we got a new rodeo coach at Montana State. We'll talk about that in our Montana Rodeo Roundup, which is coming up. Also on this day in history is around the corner. And we'll pick our Auto Concepts Performance of the Week as well. This microphone's going weird, right? Can you hear that? Or is it just me? Going in and out, sounds like. Let's see here. Hope you had a good weekend. We mentioned the golf. Oh, I didn't mention that. So I played in a tournament Saturday and Sunday, and my partner and I were on fire Saturday, and we went 15 under on Saturday. This might be a nominee for Auto Concepts Performance of the Week. But we go 15 under on Saturday, but we ended up we had a 7-shot lead going into Sunday's final round. And we only went 1 under on Sunday and lost by 3 strokes. We blew a 7-shot lead. So no, we're not going to be a nominee for Auto Concepts Performance of the Week. Yeah, brutal. And that's sports, right? One day it can be great, the next you struggle a little bit. Man, just tough loss though. Cats and Grizz open up this weekend. That'll be fun. We'll make predictions on that Thursday. And looking at some different national stories. Some good stuff. Oh, Travis Johnson of Montana State has been cut by the Buccaneers. That was announced today as teams try to get to their 53-man roster. Do you play fantasy football? I haven't played in a while, but I am going to play this year. And look, the slogan is nobody cares about your fantasy football team except you. And it's true. Or, whatever fantasy team it is. Nobody cares except you. Now, self-admitted, hate the NFL. And I have for years. Like 2 decades worth. And, still watch the Super Bowl, all that jazzy stuff. But I haven't really paid attention to the NFL. Now, I know who's on, I know teams, I know all the stuff. I follow it, social media, I just don't watch it. But I am going to do fantasy football this year. And like I said, the saying is nobody cares about your team except you. So CBS Sports tweeted out today this, which is flippin' hilarious. We'll let you watch it and hear it. And they say this is a fall preview season for Young and Restless.
Did you get an update?
Yeah, Phyllis, I did. It's not good. It's not good at all. It's the worst case scenario.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Just gotta find some way.
What did you hear?
I can't even bring myself to say it.
Please just tell me. Just tell me, please.
It's a full Achilles tear. They don't even know if he's gonna be ready week 1 next season.
Oh my God. What are you going to do?
I don't know. I don't have the running back depth to overcome this. What am I gonna do? I don't know.
You can make a trade.
For what? My kicker? My roster is depleted.
What about your waiver wire?
No. It's over.
CBS Sports Twitter put that out, Young and Restless. That's your fantasy football preview. It's good stuff. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. Last call for phone calls, emails, tweets, at least for right now. But we got your Montana Rodeo Roundup. We got On This Day in History. We have also going to tell you what's coming up tomorrow. We got a busy Wednesday and Thursday this week, too. The PBR making an announcement. We'll talk about that coming up in our Montana Rodeo Roundup as well. And who knows what else. It is a Tuesday, the Jason Walker Show. This segment brought to you by Rucker's Furniture. Make the quality choice for your home at Rucker's Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena.
Store-wide savings are what you'll find when you shop for new home furnishings at Rucker's Furniture. This means tremendous values on Helena's largest in-stock selection of home furnishings. When you shop Rucker's, you'll find store-wide savings on the furniture you want for every room in your home. And you'll also find our selection of Serta iComfort, the most comfortable beds in Helena. 12-month financing is available with approved credit on most purchases over $299. Ask for details. You'll find store-wide savings at Rucker's Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call State Farm agent Mike Miller in Helena today.
New vehicles keep coming, and Capital Collision Center keeps earning certifications to repair them. They're Helena's newest GM-certified facility. No matter the make or year, they repair your car to manufacturer's standards and requirements, maintaining its safety and value. Montana state law says it's your vehicle and it's your choice where you have it repaired. Choose Capital Collision Center, certified in GM, Subaru, and Nissan, and Helena's only shop certified in Honda, Acura, and Ford. When you value safety, go to Capital Collision Center on Euclid.
Have you thought about buying a home and just don't know where to begin? Well, when it comes to one of the most important purchases one can make, we understand it can be frustrating and confusing, but it doesn't have to be. Let the Major Mortgage team help you with all your mortgage needs. Major Mortgage means major service, and we would love the opportunity to help you today. Give J.R. McFadden, NMLS number 1246357, a call today at 406-465-1918, or you can visit him at 2001 11th Avenue, Building A, Suite 3 in Helena. Major Mortgage is a division of AMCAP Mortgage, NMLS number 129122, equal housing lender. Do you love to look at photos of Montana, from animals to landscapes and more? Are you looking for a place to get your senior pictures or family portraits done? Are you a business owner looking to upgrade the decor in your offices? Well, look no further than Mark Laro Photography. Mark has been shooting beautiful photos all across the Treasure State, from rodeos to portraits, and would love to work with you. Visit marklarophotography.com to see many masterpieces of his work, then give him a call to schedule your own photo shoot. Or to purchase one of his fantastic pieces, stop by Spirit of the Big Sky Gallery on Custer in Helena. marklarophotography.com.
Welcome back. Jason Walker Show, presented by Capital Collision Center. Hanging out in the Major Mortgage Man Cave on a Tuesday. Tomorrow, big show. We start September. Yes. We'll talk FCS football, preview that division with Sam Herder from Hero Sports, FCS. We'll talk to Scott Evans, Helena High coach, and much more coming up this week. It's going to be fun. It's going to be super fun. We are nearing the end of the rodeo season. Our regular season in the rodeo PRCA world ends at September 30th. But there are some rodeos in Montana in between here and there, and big weekend. But first, let's recap what happened. Your Montana Rodeo Roundup. It is brought to you by Mark Laro Photography. For all of your engagement photo needs or any of your, well, whatever it is, senior pictures, family portraits, get into marklarophotography.com. And you can buy stuff too. He would like that. Like that photo, for instance, the one on the wall above next to John Wayne, John Flint Rasmussen Wayne. That is a picture that Mark took last year in Ennis at the 4th of July rodeo. You can order that picture right there. Or of your favorite cowboy or cowgirl, especially in the Northern Rodeo Circuit. And that is where we start today in Webo. Is that where we're starting today? We are. Rowdy Cranston with a 70 won Webo in bareback. Saddle Bronc Judd Applegate, 79. Bull riding, Quade Slater from Glendive with a 72. Steer wrestling goes to Sam Olson, who did it in 4.6. Ben Air, 10-6 to win tie down. Roper Cosell and Wyatt McGilkey went 8 flat to win team roping. That's a pretty. We love rope 3 irons, but Roper with a W to start it is pretty good too. Let's see. Lynn Coor won barrels in 1764. Paige Rasmussen won the breakaway in 2 and 3. Your all-around national champion, college national finals. That's in Weba. Let's see. They were also in Boulder, where Will Nordstrom won the bareback with a 74. His brother, Caleb, was 4th with a 67. In between, split in 2nd and 3rd, Sam Peterson and Ty Owens. So East Helena and Helena go 1, 2, 3, 4 down in Boulder. It's kind of hometown, right? Saddle Bronc, Tyler Friend got the win, 79. Caden Fitzpatrick won the bull riding, 74. Logan Beatty of Helena won the steer wrestling, 5 and 9. Tie down, Jade Gardner of Win It, 8 and 6. Dylan Johnson, Gavin Beatty of Helena go 5 and 2 to win team roping. Barrels, Tammy Jo Carpenter, 1601. Breakaway, Kalish Medecky of Stevensville, 2 and 3. And there you go. The Northern Rodeo Association wraps up its regular season this weekend. Friday and Saturday. Is it Friday? When is Labor Day? Is that the 6th? Look at the calendar. It is. So it'll be Thursday, Friday. No, Friday, Saturday in Hamilton. Yeah, I got it right. The Rockin' RC Rodeo, Friday and Saturday. And then Helmville on Sunday and Monday, wrapping up your Labor Day in Helmville and wrapping up the Northern Rodeo Association season before the finals come up the end of October at Majestic Valley Arena at Kalispell. So there you go. Just one PRCA circuit on the Montana, or rodeo on the Montana circuit, Miles City last week. Bryce Bott all around. Zachariah Phillips took the bareback. Trevin Bauman wins steer wrestling in 4-8. By the way, Phillips 82 on the horse Wichita. Steer wrestling, Trevin Bauman. Team roping, Brady Tryon, Justin Viles split with Sean Bissett and Sid Sporer in 5 and 6. Saddle Bronc Houston Brown with a 78. Bryce Bott tie down 8-3. Terry K. Kirkland 1761 to take the barrels. And Peyton Fitzpatrick 88 wins all the money because that was the only bull that got ridden was Grasshopper in C5 Rodeo. That's the C5 Rodeo is impressive. That group there got a place in Canada, a place in Helena, a lot like the Kesslers of old. So let's see here. What else we got going on? That is part of your Montana Rodeo Roundup, but not all of it. PRCA, by the way, runs in Montana this week. It's huge this week. You've got Big Timber Wednesday, and then you go to Plains Friday and Saturday, Dillon Saturday and Sunday for Labor Day, and then White Sulphur Springs Sunday and Monday. So Plains, Big Timber, Plains, Dillon, and White Sulphur Springs. Two of the biggest party weekend or rodeos of the weekend in Dillon and White Sulphur Springs. And I don't know, is Dillon doing a concert like they used to, the Labor Day rodeo concert? Man, they've had some good acts over the years. Tim McGraw and Martina McBride were the same day, did 2 shows in Dillon at the high school. Labor Day weekend one year. I think that was 1995? Yeah. Let's see here. What else is going on in the world of rodeo? Kyle Whitaker is the new head rodeo coach at Montana State, which is fantastic. As the Bobcat rodeo team, we learned from Shelby Rasmussen, I guess about a week and a half ago, almost 2 weeks ago, that the Bobcat rodeo team is now back under the umbrella of Montana State Athletics. Instead of being a club team, it's now an athletic team. But Whitaker comes from Chambers, Nebraska, where he was well known. University of Nebraska standout. Won the Linderman Award for Excellence in Riding and Roping 10 times. He was also the first to win it 5 consecutive years. It's given annually to the winningest cowboy who earned at least 1,000 in each of 3 events, including one timed event and one rough stock. Won it in 1997 and then again in 2018. He won Ram Circuit finals, all-around titles in 02 and 08. This will be a good hire. I like it. And I've heard a lot of great things from MSU fans and just people in Nebraska that know Coach Whitaker. So, good hire. MSU rodeo team got its first national championship in 1949. They have 9 national team titles, 34 individual national champs, not to mention all the Big Sky regional titles they've won. The MSU women have 3 national team titles, and we had Taylor Moykins winning the barrels. Let's see here, Paige Rasmussen the all-around. So, goodness. In fact, Paige, being the all-around champ, was the first all-around winner at Montana State since 1971 when Jen Walter did it. So. And just being back in the athletic department. That means they still have to go out and fundraise, but they get money now from the university, more than just as a club team. So it's going to be really nice. And what else did we see? Oh, the PBR is moving to Fort Worth. Did you guys see this announcement today? The professional bull riders are going to move their national finals, their PBR World Finals, are heading off to Fort Worth next year. And they changed the schedule, too. So the World Finals will be in Fort Worth starting in 2022 at Dickies Arena. They'll be in Vegas this year and then moving to Texas. And then also, it'll be a 7-day, 2-weekend championship. And then 7 days full of activities and things like that. And also what they're going to do is move to the season from January to May. So that'll make it not so spread out over the course of basically the entire year. So you'll have your first 3 rounds next year at Fort Worth, 1 weekend, and then final 5 rounds will be the following weekend down in Fort Worth. So good stuff. Got to be tough. Let's see here. So the 2022 PBR season will start January, run through May with the finals in May. And then in 2023, the season will go from November to May. There'll be a minimum of 20 Unleash the Beast events, the Elite Tour. You'll go to New York, you'll go to Staples Center, Metro Park in Billings. Billings, the longest running PBR tour stop. So there you go. That is your Montana Rodeo Roundup, and it is brought to you by Mark Laro Photography. Check out marklarophotography.com. autoracing.com. Let's see here. What else did on this day? Let's do our Auto Contest Performance of the Week, shall we? We have some really good nominees. But one we didn't talk about and one that is going to win is senior volleyball. Now, we know how good senior volleyball has been in the past, but over the last 3 years, it's been capital. 71-game win streak for the three-time defending AA champion, Capital Bruins, comes to an end on Saturday in its opener. Senior with a straight set victory, 25-17, 25-18, 25-20. Kara Papasil had 8 kills, 8 digs. Izzy Ping, 6 kills, 11 digs, and 3 blocks. And Riley Kogelschak had 28 assists, 4 aces, and 28 assists. So congrats to Senior, which also beat Helena High. And Skyview also beat Capital. But our Auto Contest Performance of the Week this week goes to the senior volleyballers. It's pretty good when you end the 71-game win streak or match, which was, I think, it's a state record. It's the longest. I can read. I also can think sometimes. Oh, man. Let's see. Who are the captains announced just now at Montana State? Troy Anderson, Tucker Rovig, 3 others who I can't read because it's low. Oh, Chase Benson from Helena. That's a good one. Lewis Kidd and Amandre Williams. So there's your 5 captains at MSU. Just Brent Vegan just texted that or tweeted it. Let's see here. Montana just released its football schedule, or basketball schedule, rather. Got a whole lot of easy games. At Oregon, though, and at Mississippi State. But Dickinson State is in there. Oh, why not play Yellowstone Christian College again and beat them by 100? Because that's smart. And any NCAA Division I school that schedules Yellowstone Christian College in the state of Montana, I will give you a hard time. I mean, you got to throw in your NAIA teams like a Dickinson State so you can get that exhibition or whatever. But they do get Air Force at home. UNC Wilmington and UC San Diego are coming to town in Missoula for the Thanksgiving tournament. Then they'll open up conference play December 2nd at Sac State and at Northern Colorado, 2nd and 4th. So Montana State will be at UNC and Sac State as well. There you go. All right, let's see. On this day in history, it is brought to you by Big Sky Printwear. We print what you wear. Get in and see Sheila and the gang. Over 35 years experience. They do a great job with shirts and coats and hats and whatever else you need. Logoed, embroidered, they will take care of you at Big Sky Printwear on the corner of Henderson and Euclid in Helena. All right, on this day in history, 1935, the first National Skeet Championship happened in Indianapolis. But before that, it is South Carolina Day, is Matchmaker Day, Trail Mix Day, and Eat Outside Day. Got windy, though. All right, 1891, U.S. Open. Oliver Campbell gets the win, the second of 3 straight titles in tennis for him. 1900, the Dodgers' Brickyard Kennedy walks 6 straight. 1903, future Hall of Fame pitcher Joe McGinnity of the Giants wins his 3rd doubleheader of the month. That was back when pitchers were men. 1915, White Sox pitcher Jimmy Lavender with a no-hitter. 1935, White Sox pitcher Vern Kennedy with a no-hitter. 1972, Soviet gymnast Olga Olga Korbut won the balance beam and the floor exercise gold medals in Munich. Also won gold with the team all around. In 1979, tennis prodigies, 16-year-old Tracy Austin, 14-year-old Andrea Jaeger. And Austin, 16 years old, beats the 14-year-old in straight sets. 1985, Angel Cordero Jr. becomes a third jockey to ride horses, earning over $100 million. He won $100 million. No, he rode the horses that earned. Okay, there we go. Let's see, a birthday today. 1877, Lizzie Arlington was born. She was an American baseball pitcher, the first woman ever to play professional baseball. In 1898, when at the ripe young age of 21, she played for the Reading Coal Heavers in Pennsylvania. Rocky Marciano died on this date in 1969, the undefeated world heavyweight champ. Plane crash, 45. He was 2020. Tom Seaver passed away a year ago today. Lewy body dementia. Hall of Famer for the New York Mets, Cy Young Award winner, 3 times, 12-time All-Star. Other birthdays today, a couple of good ones. 1945, George Ivan Morrison was born. Northern Irish singer-songwriter by the name of Van Morrison, Brown-Eyed Girl, Moondance, born in Ireland. Debbie Gibson was born on this date in 1970. John Ford passed away in 1973 at the age of 78. Worked a lot with John Wayne, Stagecoach, The Searchers. And on this date, last year, John Thompson passed away, the former great coach with Georgetown, won a national championship in 1984. Also won NBA championships in Boston, 65 and 66. A great coach, great broadcaster. And on this date in 1997, Princess of Wales, Diana, the Princess of Wales, the car crash in Paris. There you go. That is on this day in history. It is brought to you by Big Sky Printwear. We print what you wear, including Jason Walker Show shirts. And we'll have more coming because why not? It's going to be fun. Let's see here. We'll make predictions on Thursday. That will be fun. And also we'll be joined this week, I can tell you. Well, we'll talk to Scott Evans tomorrow, the Helena High head coach. Sam Herder will join us tomorrow as well. Talk some FCS. Cats and Grizz open up play this weekend. So we'll keep an eye on all of that, of course. And I'm pretty sure they'll be in our predictions. Grizz at Washington, the Cats at Wyoming. Now, I have a bet with a friend that if Wyoming wins, he gets to come on the show. At least for like 2 minutes. And if Montana State wins, he owes me like a half gallon or a gallon of whiskey. It'll be fun. Thanks to Kyle Mihelish for joining us today, Capital Coach. We will do this again tomorrow. If you missed anything, go to jasonwalkershow.com. And our full interview from last week with Lizzie Klinker is up on the website as well. We'll see you tomorrow. Hope you had a good day. Have more fun tomorrow. By the way, the walk-off brought to you by Cafe Zydeco, where the Big Easy meets the Big Sky, and our thoughts are with those in Louisiana and in Nolens, and of course our Marines that passed away last week. See you tomorrow.
Walker Show is produced by the Jason Walker Media Company. Any reuse, rebroadcast, or retransmission without the express written consent of the Jason Walker Show is strictly prohibited. Just listen, watch, and enjoy.